Oh, and this is I mean, it's not an actual unboxing because I've already opened the box, but basically what this is there, I am this is James Arthur's new CD, which I got in the post the other day, and I find it really interesting because the cover, which you might be able to see there, I don't know how. Yeah, I think you'll be able to see there. You'll be able to see me. It's a mirror, like the design is. It's a load of. Well, I guess it's kind of a. It is a mirror with like sort of dots on it, black bits and stuff like that. I don't know if it's supposed to be a certain shape or not, but I think the general idea is it's supposed to be a mirror because the album's called You, and his last album was really introspective, so this one's supposed to be outward looking. So the artwork is a mirror, which I think is really cool. I mean, it's a really cool design for an album, and you don't see that often ever nowadays. I think you used to see that a lot, maybe more in the 80s or 90s. People would make, interesting designs or different ways of selling the actual product. But now people don't do that because A, less people buy CDs than usual, like far less people buy CDs than usual. But B, um, I guess that's the main one. I suppose I mean B. I guess B is that generally people probably are less likely to you know browse record stores, browse music stores, all that stuff. So there's less people would put less effort into their physical product because they don't have as much riding on it. What's more important is that it stands out on Spotify for whatever reason, and things like that mirror. If you look at it on Spotify, you can't see it's a mirror. You can't pick up on any of that. So it's interesting that someone in this day and age would put this much effort into the actual design of a physical product. So I want it to be like, does anyone know any other CDs that have interesting designs like this? Like little, I guess it's maybe you could say it's a bit of a gimmick, but at the same time, there is a reason behind it. But I think it's quite. I've not seen it before. I've not seen a CD have a mirror on it before, so I think that's quite unique, quite interesting. And I'll be quite interested to see how this affects the sales of this CD, like the actual CD. Will this make more people buy the CD? Will it make the album have far more CD sales than it would have had otherwise? I don't really know. I don't really know if there'll be much of an impact. It feels like, you know, 15 years ago, there might have been more of an impact by something like this, but nowadays it's all streaming, it's all downloads. It's not even downloads, it's mainly streaming nowadays, which is crazy that downloads aren't even anywhere near as much of a thing as they used to be. But of course, even the whole concept of an album is one that's doing much worse now than it used to be. So maybe that's why you need to think of special, interesting things like this to go, look, this album is different, it's unique, it's interesting, and people should check it out. Maybe you need to really think out of the box to get people to pay attention, to actually, buy a CD and give the whole album a chance. Maybe that's what you need to do. But I'm looking forward to listening to this. It was only released last Friday. And I'm really looking forward to listening to it. I will do an actual review of it at the time, once I've listened to it properly. But for now, I was just like, that's a really cool design. I wanted to share it. I wanted to see if other people knew of cool artwork or CD designs for things in the past, because I think it's really cool. And yeah, would this? I mean, I guess the main thing would be whether you like James Arthur's music, but would something like this make you decide to buy a CD when you usually wouldn't? I don't know, really. I guess some people might if you're a collector of interesting designs and stuff, but yeah, thanks very much.